At this time, we are here diving into something both meaningful and thought provoking. If you are like someone who loves asking questions, exploring deeper ideas, or maybe searching for truth, is your place, you are welcome. Now, we will talk about what happens when logic walks alone without a guidance. We live in a time where people love to debate what is true, what is false, what is fact, and what is just opinion. And the words like objective and subjective are thrown around like a weapons. But let us simplify a bit. Objective truth is something true no matter how you feel, like fire bans. Even if you don't believe it, touch it, you will see. Subjective truth is based on feeling or perspective, like saying vanilla is better than a chocolate. That is no universal truth. That is just you and your opinion and how your taste is. But here's the issue. When it comes to a deeper matrix like belief, morality, purpose, people mix the two. They treat faith like just it's a flavor. Believe whatever feels right to you. And when it comes to a logic and reason, many assume that logic by itself is enough to guide us to truth. But this is where the danger begins. Logic without a guidance is dangerous. Logic is a tool, a powerful one, yes, but like any other tool, it can be used to build or to destroy. And the clearest example is Iblis, when Allah created Adam and commanded all to bow to him, not in worship, but in honor. The angel obeyed. Iblis refused. Why? He reasoned and said, I'm better than him. You created me from fire and him from clay. Which means he used a science saying, I am created by energy and him from element. To him that made a sense. Fire is stronger, more powerful, so why bow to someone made of clay? That is a logic, but it is a logic misused, logic against revelation. Iblis wasn't seeking a truth, he was using reason to justify his rebellion. And people still do that today, saying like, if I don't see it, I wouldn't believe it. If it doesn't make a sense to me, I will reject it. But we forgot our minds are limited. We don't know everything. Everyone has their own angle of seeing things, their own experience, their own conclusion. So if everyone relies on their own reasoning, who's right? And that is when the real dilemma begins. Without a guidance, logic becomes a personal, and personal logic becomes a chaos. Each person thinks their own view is correct. That is why Allah gave us as revelation, not to cancel our reasoning, but to guide it. Because logic alone can't lead everyone to the same truth, but logic with a revelation can. And that is what the Quran invited us to, saying, do they not think? Do they not reflect? Do they not use their reason? So reason isn't the enemy, blind reason is. Revelation gives us logic direction, it gives us reason, it is limit, it is clarity, and it is purpose. To reject reason is to dishonor the mind, but to rely on only reason and reject guidance, that is to dishonor the one who gave you the mind in the first place. So here's the reality. Some people follow only emotions. If it feels good, it must be true. Others follow only intellect. If it makes sense to them, they believe it. Both extremes lead us off a cliff. What we need is a balance, the mind led by the light of revelation, because without it, logic walks alone, and alone it gets lost, just like Iblis. Come to think this, logic is like a lamp, useful, but only if the map is correct. Revelation is a map, and without it, even the brightest lamp can get off a cliff. So reflect, which one are you following, the lamp or the map? Because in the end, truth isn't what you think feels right. It is about what's actually right.